that.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And it's Brown missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brown. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Here's Silk. Makes it off the glass.
Assisted by Al Horford.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. Brunson scanning the floor. He kicks it to Robinson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Barrett. Last game he had 34 points. 5 to shoot. Over Tatum.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Grimes passes to Brunson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
And there's the pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
1:56 left to play here in the first. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 12. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Silk is out there with White, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success? He says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Pass to Hart. Here's Toppin. Over Horford. To get open is Robinson. New York, no good that time either. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Hart and finished off by Brown.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Passes it to Grimes. Hart with it. Now here's Toppin. Inside, Brunson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Brunson's got 6.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter. Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Silk passes to Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the...
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one.
The first half with the score. The Knicks, 32. The Celtics, 49. And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kids.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Obi Toppin out there with Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
I mean, it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
To the left wing. Back to Tatum. A leaner. And that one drops for him. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Grimes. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league. Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in.
To the lineup for your New York Knicks, Josh Hart.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Will it go? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Boston leading by 23. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Just his first attempt. Again, the Celtics good for 2. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there, and a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Kicks it to Toppin. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Silk. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Rose is checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Celtics, Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Silk. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from...
Boston leading by 22. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Silk is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Brown in at the 3. Here's Tatum. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Toppin kicks to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Gallinari in for Brown. The shot by Brogdon wide open. 8 for 11 now as that one does not find the mark. Fournier against Brogdon. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
To the inside. And the pass to Silk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Here's Silk. To the middle. And the basket by Horford.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
New York takes timeout.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Pass to Barrett. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Passes it to Barrett. Back to Brunson. It's intercepted. Brogdon outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
For Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
Heard that the joke is hot, king broken, head to the ground when I walk in school. Going through the motions, mad impulsive, granny, I wanna abide by the rules. I shall